Hee-ho! Hee-ho! Hello and welcome everyone. Hope everyone's having a good night so far. Tonight is currently December 27th, and yeah, we're doing something a little bit different for tonight. So instead of, game, and we play video games, and we game some more. Yeah, we're gonna be doing something different. Instead, this is just gonna be like a casual free chat because, hey, you know what? I understand that many folks want to chat and, ask questions and stuff like during the stream, and then one reason or another, me nor the mods get to it because we're either swept up with a conversation or a game, and yeah, I'm unfortunately not able to catch in like a lot of the questions there. So I think that this would be a good way to rectify that. So no, it's like no slam on like my mods or me. So yeah, yeah. So I think that it might be a good opportunity to just like, hey, let's host a chat where we just like casually talk, and I'll play random music just because. How about this one involving winter? Oh, I don't even know where this is from. It just said something about like winter music, so I was like, yeah, sure, you know what? Let's just do that, and then just like mute the BGM. Oh, hey, Alyssa, congrats! You got 2 kittens. Nice. And hey, glad to hear that you're having a great day there, Alyssa. So yeah, this is from Kirby's Epic Yarn. All right. I don't know what this is gonna be all from, so it's just gonna be strange here. Let's see. He's asking about DM about Death Battle. I have not seen the recent Death Battle. Apparently there's hate, which it's Death Battle. That's all you need to know. I always feel that hate and Death Battle are like synonymous with each other. Like, does anyone else notice that? And it's just like there's going to be a lot of salty folks that are just like, I don't like the way that this thing had ended. I wanted it to end this way. So, yeah, that's been usually the case. What are your hopes for 2022? A better year. That's the long and short of it, because I don't think I'm really the only one that thinks this, but 2021, aside from like a scant few like great stuff that happened in this one, I mean, look, I'm not gonna underestimate the good stuff that happened this year, but there was a lot of like pretty bad things that happened in 2021, like both personal and wider than that. So I'm kind of hoping that 2022 is going to be better. I want to be more active. I want to be more socially good. And I also want to be, just make things more, I hope things are more pleasant in 2022. How's your Christmas, DM? Christmas was fine. Like, I enjoyed my Christmas. It was kind of very chill and relaxing, mostly, rather than, Uber parties and stuff like that. So yeah, I just, I chilled, I got some food, and hung out with my best friend, and just watched some Marvel stuff. I call that a successful, Christmas, honestly. How often do you actually get to, like, watch marathon a frickin' Marvel show? That feels good. You got a mini TV for Christmas? Oh, congrats there, Alyssa. I didn't get much for Christmas, unfortunately. You know what I got? I got Existence. Well, Marvel was fun still. Mostly the overly fanboys of the characters that show up and rant about their character should have won. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not going to state that I'm immune to this because I ranted before about like how one of my characters should have won, but yeah, I wasn't able. What do you have for Christmas? Nothing. I got nothing. I got a few games, like, basically just, hey, I got paid, let me go and buy games for me. And, yeah, that's what I got. I got you guys, does that count? Does that work? I don't know, any new subs that came in. The Shiny Eevee and Shiny Pichu I got was technically for Christmas. Hey, Switch Lite owner 2021, how's it going? I got new Transformers and Mega Man 11. Nice! Mega Man 11 is really good. Yeah, 2021 was pretty much the aftermath arc of 2020. Yeah, to follow up on Dark Reaper's question, my 2020 wasn't terrible. Like, the only thing that I was really dreading is just the fact, hey, there's, you know, a thing going on. Make sure you be careful while you're outside. And probably just stay inside for most of it. That honestly wasn't terrible, at least for me. And there was some good stuff that happened in 2020. I felt pretty productive there. 2021, though, yeah, even like on a macro level and in a personal level, it just wasn't really that great. So, yeah, I can't say that 2021 was any better. Like, yeah, there was just a lot of stuff that went on. I'm just hoping that everyone else came out okay. Like, every one of you guys, every one of my family, every one of my friends, I hope that everyone just came out okay. Did we mention the Superman v Goku debates? Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Salt everywhere. Like, that thing was basically like a freaking buffet of salt. Aight, bro. Also, welcome to the stream there, Champion Mobby. Yeah, I don't think I've seen you around before. Welcome to the stream. Hope you have a good time. This is just basically casual chat hour, so we're just basically talking. Usually I would be playing video games because video games are fun, but this is life's a video game, right? It counts, I think. I think. I don't want to talk about 2020. Me neither. Let's move on. I got a shiny Psyduck. Nice. They're blue, I think. What do you like about streaming videos and games, DM? Oh, I love the interaction, and I love just playing games in front of folks. It's fun, and it's just a great time all around. I'm glad when people are glad, and it's a nice means of basically playing games and hanging out with folks. It's a great combination all around. I enjoy it a lot. What are some of your favorite restaurants and fast food places? Oh, we have this burger I love burgers. Burgers are great. So, one of my favorite, like, fast food restaurants is, Freddy's. Like, that place serves, like, the best burgers ever. Otherwise, I like some pizza. I always like me some cheese pizza from Domino's. So, I'm always a fan of that. Otherwise, other places I like to go to, Roadhouse is pretty good. DM, did you see the Saitama versus Popeye death battle? I have not yet, no. I'm curious, though, on why that combination. Life is a survival horror sometimes. It might as well be. You have a point there, Ashley. Hope you had a good time. Freddy's? No, Ashley. No, not that Freddy's. Freddy's is not that Freddy's. Freddy's is a steak burger restaurant, not a pizzeria with animatronics. Please, no. Freddy's Steak Burgers was founded in Kansas. Oh, wow. I did not know that. Okay, let me ask this. Has anyone heard of Freddy's? Just making sure. Not Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. Freddy's the burger restaurant. Also, congrats on your Switch Lite owners. Like, you got a pretty nice haul there. I really wanted to get the OLED. The OLED. The OLED model I would like to, but yeah, I need to get that. Have you been watching Pokemon Journeys? I have not. Like, apparently from what I'm seeing, it's basically like a mutual combination of like different Pokemon stuff. And yeah, it looks fun, and I know that a lot of folks like Go, particularly Sammy. Sammy liked talking about Go before. I would like to watch it at some point, but I guess we'll see. From what I understand, it's basically the follow-up to Alolan's Adventures. No, I didn't. Rosa-Gen contested. Wait, I'll make that a thing someday. Nope, I was gonna make the Freddy Fazbear joke as well. Yes, I love me some pizza from Freddy Fazbear's. Why do you think Chica has the eat on her bib or something? Who else is happy that Security Breach is finally out? I'm glad it's out, and it looks like it's okay from what I'm seeing, but it still has pretty much the Freddy Fazbear stuff that I'm like, maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Other restaurants found in Wichita, it's Spangle, Pizza Hut, and White Castle. I've heard of 2 of those. I've never heard of Spangle, though. I FNAF got Rule 34 hard. Okay, I saw some Rule 34 of FNAF, and like, as soon as I like saw one of the two of the, okay, all the characters, like in that intro cutscene, I'm like, this is gonna get so much porn. I'm so sorry. For anyone that just, like, legitimately plays the FNAF games because they're a game. So, it's a bummer. I never switched off a browser tab so hard. I don't blame you, Ashley. I don't blame you at all. But, yeah, I haven't played Security Breach. I only watched, like, the first part of Markiplier's playthrough, so I'm like, I'll check that out sometime. Did you hear about the new Dragon Ball Super 2022? Nah, I have not, but it's not surprising that Dragon Ball Super is going to continue. I'm not surprised by that. Well, with Deanna, you could be the next Rosa John. Potentially, we'll see. Spangles is a 50s era diner. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I like those. Those are cool. Oh, wait, this is Pokemon music. Nice. The internet is for porn. Yeah, porn and VTubers will be invading. Merry Christmas. Sorry I was late saying it. No worries. Merry Christmas to you too, Dark Brony Steven. It's Christmas until the end of the year. Although, actually, I would have said before when Christmas music stops playing on the radio, but that hasn't happened yet. There's still Christmas music on the radio. Or no, they stopped playing Christmas music. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. So technically Christmas is over. Roxy stole everyone's hearts. She's the wolf, isn't she? Moving on. Hey Dean, how was your weekend? My weekend was fine. I had to stay up late on Sunday, though. Mostly for, family reasons, but yeah. Me neither, and that's the one thing I hate about the internet. It's the internet. It's kind of inevitable. The bad thing about the internet, yeah, we got all the information that we could ever ask for. It's just that we also got every porn that we could ask for. Oh, there's Christmas ads on TV? Oh, well, yeah, never mind. It's still Christmas. Sorry. It's Christmas, everyone. Well, why do you think Scoots is dressed as Rudolph? It's only fitting. Around here we have 50 restaurants called Highway 55s. Ah. Roxy is the wolf with his insecurity issues. Ha, insecurity? Ha, ha, get it? Okay. Insecurity breach? Ah, it's funny, it's a joke. Yeah. Have you seen the death battle of Link vs. Cloud rematch? I have not seen it. I saw Link vs. Sora. Now, like I think it was like the 1 minute brawl or something like that. I saw that. But yeah, I have not seen the Cloud rematch. I think I've established this in the Sonic Unleashed playthrough, but I'm not really as big of a Death Battle fan, at least in comparison with the other folks that were in that stream. I watched some on occasion. 1 Minute Melee, yeah, that's it. Yep. Okay, well, hopefully I'll see you in Dead Space or any other game. Yeah, we gotta get back to Dead Space soon. We'll do it sometime. I'm just still on my Spider-Man kick, so I'll concern with that, and then we'll go back to Dead Space. Yeah. Hey DM, hey Gold Dragon, hope you are well. Yeah, after all the stuff. Hope you've been alright there, Gold Dragon. I've seen some short comics of the FNAF characters and others in cute scenarios. Oh yeah, there's plenty of, like, wholesome content of FNAF. It's just that there's also sub-porno of it. Yeah. Uh-huh. Have you seen the 1 minute brawl of Mega Man and Samus? I haven't seen that. I think actually, maybe I think I have. I think I easily digest those 1 minute brawls because, look, it just basically cuts out the middleman and gets to the part that everyone really cares about when it comes to Death Battle, which is the fight. So, there's that. Saitama and Popeye exist because their power is supposedly incalculable. Okay, got it. Oh, I got Final Fantasy VII Integrate. How far were you in that game? We got to when we got Aerith, and we arrived at Sector 6. Other than that, we haven't really gotten into it. Oh, yeah, I actually was surprised to hear that Security Breach actually had multiple endings on it. I wonder how that would work, considering it's not Final Fantasy. Yes, Final Fantasy Security Breach. It's when, like, the Final Fantasy characters became animatronics. I'm doing a little better, just have to fill everyone in on stuff. Yeah, go right ahead in the vent chat, if you like. You go into space with the industrial strength pizza cutter. Yes, the industrial strength pizza cutter. Indeed. Just because, yeah, that's pretty much the tool that you're working with in the game. But yeah, I've said this earlier, but Dead Space I'm pretty much just going to be reducing the difficulty and playing it again. Just because I just want to play the game. I don't care about, like, trying to prove anything. I'm not trying to prove anything. I want to beat it, and so I can actually, like, have fun with it. They padded out a lot, I've noticed. Lots of filler, but it's actually fun. Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, that's pretty much how I felt. It's good, though. Not the first time FNAF had multiple endings. Yeah, FNAF 3 did have multiple endings, you're right. Security Breach is more like broken security that got worse. From what I saw, yeah. What consoles do you have? A lot. Look, I'm looking at, like, the consoles that I have on my wall. It's like, I got Xbox 360, PS2, Wii, PS3, PS4, Switch, let's see, a PS5, Xbox, an Xbox Series, trying to think about others. Yeah, all the portable consoles as well, like the Nintendo 3DS, DS, PS Vita. Yeah, those are the ones that I have set up now, actually. Otherwise, yeah, I just got plenty. DM wants to play Dead Space without heart attack. DM wants to play Dead Space without having without getting pissed off. Oh yeah, Ashley, how well does Final Fantasy VII Integrate run on PC? I have the 360 too. And yeah, I'm gonna show the 360 some love next year. Just saying. The 360 is gonna get a lot of games that I'm gonna be playing for it. Hint, hint about certain games that I will be playing. Where's this from? Runs like a dream on mine. All 60 FPS. Oh. Have you ever checked the God Eater series? Yes, I have played the first one and the third one. And they were fun. It's pretty much anime Monster Hunter is like the best way that you could describe it. It's fun though. I really enjoyed it. I played it with friends. It's a good time. I'm glad that they're multiplayer and cheap. That as well. I actually like the research part a bit more because Death Battle, because there are some things that are wrong. Yeah, yeah, there is that. Wait, this is Mario Odyssey? Huh. I knew I could have sworn I heard this before, but I couldn't remember where this one was from. For PS2, the Transformers movie, the Transformers Armada, and the Sly Collection. Oh, hey, one of those games I know for sure we're going to get to in 2022 or sometime in the future. Hey, Dean, when do you go back to Game Boy Advance grab bag? Well, soon. We'll go to it soon. Actually, it's good timing for one of the games, actually. We'll get to it. That's the thing that I also kind of regret for 2021, if you mind if I go on my own little vent. It's like, I kind of felt like I didn't feel productive, and yet did feel productive at the same time. Like, there were a lot of good stuff that happened in this channel, but there were a lot of, like, things that happened on this channel that I really wish I would have gotten back to. Yeah, I still felt like I got a decent amount done in 2021, but I also felt like, oh hey, there's like a lot of games I left hanging because, wow, my interest really evolved or something like that. I still apologize to Final Fantasy deeply, and golf. DM, quick question. What should I evolve my Eevee into? Vaporeon, Jolteon, or Flareon? Well, follow-up question. What don't you have? And what version are you playing? I would probably pick Vaporeon, though, because a water wall is great. You played God Eater? Which weapons did you use in your playthrough? I think the Scythe. That's the one that I use the most. My cat Xander almost blocked someone in the stream. Oh, whoops. For your older consoles, what do you do when they break down? I replace them. Repairing them I want to try, especially for like my Super Nintendo, but I'm not, I don't have the time for it, honestly. Even though I really want to. Sometimes you need to take a break from something or work on something else, you need a break in general. Yeah, the thing about, like, me throughout, like, most of 2021 is that I always constantly felt like I needed a break, but I'm like, nah. So I just do something else anyways. Like, if it isn't work, it's streaming. If it isn't streaming, it's hanging out with someone. If it's that, it's pretty much just fixing things. Or nothing. Because, does anyone else have, like, that feeling in where it's just like, you have, like, nothing scheduled to do, or you have something scheduled later on in the day, and you just end up, like, doing almost nothing throughout, like, most of the day? It's like, I kind of have that weird habit where it's just like, if I feel like I'm not doing anything, I just, like, do nothing. I just either laze around in bed and watch YouTube videos or something. I want to break that habit. It's like, because I'm not a fan of doing that. I know you replaced the batteries in your old handhelds with rechargeable packs. Yeah, I did that. Depending on the console, it's cheaper to replace them like the PS2. Yeah, the PS2 is easy to replace. DM, I sleep all day if I don't have work. That's me a whole lot. I'm glad that everyone shares that feeling. It's just that I understand in how productive I can be, but I also understand in how I really just want to, like, just laze about. Sometimes I gotta do something, you know? But it's the 27th. Ooh, the year's almost over there, Antonio. It counts! How's the hell you doing there, Antonio? Hope you're well. I do that mostly because of my depression. Ouch. Are you going to stream Atelier next year? Yeah, maybe. Only because I feel that that's the game that makes me feel productive. I want to restart, though, because it's been a while. Do you know about the Matrix games, DM? I heard of one of them on the PS2, but I've been meaning to get it because it looks fun, but yeah, I never got a chance to. Apparently I've heard it's not good, or was it good? I don't know. I like playing movie tie-in games, like, so I would like to play. You play just 3 hours. Yeah, I know, but it's been a while, and a lot's changed since then, so it kind of feels like appropriate for me to actually restart there. I'm a different pawn from 2 years ago. Have you played Tomba for the PS1? No, I haven't, but I've heard it's a really good game. I think I played it briefly, and I just basically body slammed a pig to the ground. So that's funny. You evolve Scoots into a Reindeerion? Yeah, it's the new variant Ice type. You know what? I really hope that's Eevees get a variant. I want one. And because I lay around, I forgot my chores and don't have my licenses. Will we get to see you play God Eater someday? Probably, yeah. I would like to play God Eater 1 again. I want to rope in some friends for that, though, because it is a multiplayer game and it's up to 4. Like Monster Hunter. You body slam a lot of things to the ground. Yeah, that's why I thought it was rad. I don't have it because it's expensive. Unless it's digitally. Is it digital? Where's a good and cheap place to replace old consoles? Usually, local game stores or eBay. You are very different from 2 years ago. Seeing your 2-year-old streams remind me. Ashley, I really am curious in how I was 2 years ago compared to how I am now. Aside from this, I wonder what else is there. What sports games do you like, DM? Golf. Golf. Soccer's pretty fun, too. Will you stream Kuon? Yeah, I'll stream Kuon. Kuon is a interesting stream to do, actually, considering that I only saw one person that talked about that game, and that was, like, somewhat recent, and it's still a rare game. What fandom do you like to try get into outside of MLP and Pokemon? Sonic, I guess. Probably not that either, but yeah, I don't know, in terms of, like, fan bases. It's like, I need to interact with more folks more, but I also want to interact with good people more. You guys count, so you guys are good people. So, yeah, I guess expanding my horizons wouldn't be so bad. But that depends on, like, what stuff that I could get into, really. Yo, chat. Hey, Judd, how's it going? They're indeed on the PS Store. Sweet. I'll play it for my PS3. I bet it's not on the PlayStation 4, so I'll play it on the PS3. I think they didn't close the shop yet, so I'll definitely get right around to that. Only just because I need to expand my horizons with the PlayStation 1 games. Ever since I played Spider-Man on the PS1, I've been interested in building up the PS1 collection, because all I got are just basically, like, RPGs or other stuff. So, and Resident Evil. There's a lot of... I think I have the whole Resident Evil trilogy, actually. Oh, I also have the PlayStation Classic, if that means anything, but yeah. Good but tired. Do you have the PSP, DM? Yeah, I do. I don't play it much, and I only had like 3 games on it, and I lost one of them, but I indeed have a PSP. I wish I got more use out of it, but it's... I really don't think I got much out of it, actually. I really, really wish I did, because, yeah, Final Fantasy was good there. There's a lot of cool and interesting stuff with Transformers. Oh, I'm sure. I just haven't really gotten right into it. Just because, you know, I tried to get into Transformers. Like, I tried watching the cartoon, and I did get invested, but it's like... beyond that, I never owned a Transformers toy. Bonjour, everybody. Bonjour. Merci beaucoup, Kyle and Friends Funhouse. Eevee looks so cute as a reindeer. Yeah. Dragon Ball Xenoverse is pretty good. Yeah, I've heard. Your streams are clearly a lot more social with a lot more people in them. You're also more chill now. I'm chill? Og. Thanks, Ashley. And you're also... And you drink less. Yeah, I haven't really drunk much in 2021. I got drunk for, like, the first time ever in this year, but it's like... yeah, that... Oh, no, second time ever, but... Yeah, I haven't really done much. I would play with you because of need to play... Just to play online games. I can't. Wait. I would play with you, but because of the need to pay... Oh, to pay to play. Yeah. I don't blame you. All I can say, I've been a Sonic fan all my life. I'm not interested in getting deep into fandom. Look, I'll play the games. The games are fun. I'll just do that. I'm almost done with 3D Sonic, actually, so you know what? I'll just keep this ride going until we finish. A PS1 had an amazing collection. Armored Core I want, because Ryan loves those games, and I just want to play something by From Software that isn't a frickin' Souls game. Just because Look, they're so talented, and they do so many other stuff. It's just that they've now limited themselves down into, like, the Soul stuff. That I just kind of want them to... Like, I played their mech stuff, and their mech stuff is really good. The PSP was one of the few consoles I've ever owned. Oh, nice. Same, I'm a mech nut for Armored Core. I can get it at the store. There's 2... Okay, Crazy Hunter. There's 2 games that I want to get tomorrow when I go to my local game store. I want to purchase one of their Armored Core games, and I want Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. So, yeah, that's stuff that I want to get. Kore wo watashi ga nihongo na hanaseru to iu imi desu ka? I don't know what that means. Sorry, Ashley. Yeah, this is totally M64 music. SM64. Oh, and on the game to choose female Majin, I made her kind of cute. Nice. Phantoms I'm in is Teen Titans, MLP, Pokemon, FNAF, and Octonauts. Nice. Like, funny you say that, Alyssa. I actually did re-watch Teen Titans recently, and the show holds up surprisingly well, despite all the flashing visuals. I don't remember that when I was a kid, but there was a lot of flashing images in that show. My old eyes just doesn't help. Which do you prefer, PSP or the Vita? Vita. Vita is just better. Like, it's a better PSP. I wish the Vita got more love. The PlayStation has never been really that great, and like... Unfortunately, they kind of lose interest in some of the variety if it doesn't do so well, at least recently. So, I kind of miss, like, the old PlayStation days. If you want me to get, like, serious, I guess. Like, yeah. I just kind of want them to be, like, a little bit more varied. And the Vita was a good shot at them to try and do that, because the Vita is a really good handheld console. But, yeah. I wasn't much a fan of the PS1 Tony Hawk games. My favorite Armored Core is 3 and Silent Line. Nice. The reason why I do have a reason why I want to get the PlayStation 1 Tony Hawk game, Crazy Hunter. And yeah, I'm saving that because it is related to what I'm doing right now. Question, how did you start your own Discord group and what got you to make one? Just the fact that a lot of folks started coming by in the streams and I'm like, yeah, you know what? It's like, it would be fun to actually try and interact. And, okay, I mean this in no offense. The Discord has been like the best and simultaneously kind of one of the worst things. Because I've met a lot of great people on the Discord, but the maintaining it has been rough. So, but I do love everyone in the Discord. But it's just that we got a couple of like, well, they left already, but yeah, there's been some folks that are kind of like that. Yeah. You guys are great though. Don't mind me. Have you ever tried any of the Klonoa games? Yeah, I have. The first one, and I loved it. It was fantastic. Great 2D platformer. There's been some events, yeah. Like, I want to, like, one of my goals in 2021 is just to have more, like, community stuff, just because we have barely, like, touched, like, stuff like Jackbox and whatever, and I just want to play, like, more games with folks. Just really want to. But, yeah, the worst thing is just basically just maintaining it and some sour apples that just come up in the, you know, just some sour apples that come up. But otherwise, yeah, I'm glad to have folks in the community. It's just that, yeah, having a community does attract, like, some certain bad eggs. So, we got rid of some, though. Oh no, I missed the live stream. But wait, the live stream over? Wait, I didn't mean for it to be over. Is it over yet? Oh no, I'm fading away. Oh no, I'm sinking. Oh no. Are they still here? The stream's still going, right? Oh, yeah, we're still here. Alright. Oh no, DM got stolen. Oh no, I got stolen. DM any online space without the few... Yeah, of course. You know, like, even, like, streaming in general, there's been, like, a couple of bad eggs here. Need I mention, like, trolls and, like, that spammer that we got last week? Like, yeah, that's sour to Christmas. Mega Man fan games get really great. Mega Man Unlimited. Yeah, Ashley, I want to try out Mega Man Unlimited, so yeah. Oh, so I did miss it? You're in it right now, Appleshy. You are totally in it. You good, DM. Come back out here. Oh, no, yeah, I'll come back here. Yep. It would be fun to play the Tony Hawk game series. I remember Tony Hawk 3 released for the N64 only in 2002. Yeah, it was the very last N64 game, which was pretty cool. So, that was really awesome to know. DM lost his mushroom and then got it back. I mean, I could have just basically shrunk and then just sit on top of Scoots. You know what? Actually, you know what? Perfect. I thought I missed the beginning of it unless I'm on time. Yeah, you missed some, but yeah, you're fine. The MCU spanner, yeah, that was basically the... That was like... I hate trolls that happen on stream, and, yeah, actually, just to bring that up, the one thing that I hated in, like, this, like, throughout 2021 is basically it kind of opened up some wounds for, like, some things that come up, and, yeah, a certain someone doesn't know the meaning of, okay, they banned me, so I should probably just, like, leave them alone. So, yeah, we had to deal with them for a while. So, yeah, they suck. I don't like... I'm pretty sure they're lurking in the chat right now. You know who you are, and I just want to say, please learn to take a hint and try and evolve yourself in 2022. Frickin' seriously. Yeah. But, yeah, spammers are annoying. Also, folks that don't know how to take no for an answer. Yeah, so... Yeah, my mods are aware of it, and I think I made folks in the Discord aware of it as well. But, yeah, I don't want to deal with hassle when I just want to play, stream, and have fun. It's like, I stream because I want to have fun with video games, and I want to share that with everyone. Not, oh no, drama. Drama. It's like, and then it's just like, oh no, drama. And then I go like, and then I go like, yeah, just. I'm gonna cry. And then I go, meh. So angry. But yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, it is what it is. Oh shoot, my glasses are gone. There we go. You think she still listens? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. DM, are you alright? Look, yeah. Crazy Hunter, drama brings out the worst in me. Look, I like, some stuff that just goes on throughout this year, whenever things like start popping up, it's just like, yeah, let me just enlarge myself. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh. You know what, fine, I'll just go with this. No, MK12, huh? There is no Mortal Kombat 12? I don't think there is a Mortal Kombat 12. I don't think they announced anything. How do you make your vectors do that? With the power of magic and stuff. I can make my monster grow. The streams, yeah. Dark Reaper is right. The streams' purpose is to have fun and talk about video games, because you know what? There are some things that goes on about games, and games are just meant for being fun and playing them. And I like doing that. I don't want to, like, deal with, like, troublesome folks when I'm streaming. It's just, like, we're here to have fun, you know? And just, like any of the drama shit just gets really shitty. We have enough drama in real life? Yeah. I got a lot of that in 2021. Oh, boy, let me tell you. But, yeah, we don't, like, this stream here is for the purpose of, like, everyone to have fun and just, like, chill and relax, because hey, life is hard, you know? Life is hard. We don't make it harder for everyone else, and this is just a good means of everyone to just hang out and chill rather than just like get mad and stuff. And yeah, I'd rather just like, hey, come on, let's just play a game, share a laugh, have fun, that sort of thing, you know? What would Spike use if he were here to play BioShock? I don't know. Today on stream, DM your face. DM in your face. Yeah. I'm here to tell you about... Hey. Do you guys want to talk about your Lord and Savior, Lightning McQueen? I do think Ed Boon said he was done with Mortal Kombat 11, though he said otherwise after Rain, Melina, and Rambo dropped. I really want to play through 11 again because I haven't played Aftermath. I like Mortal Kombat 11 a bit more than 10, but yeah, not much. Everybody listen to this guy. Do folks want to clip that, I guess? Hey, if you guys want, it doesn't matter. How many different variations of the vector you got? 8. I cast shrink on DM. Oh no, I'm shrinking. Oh no. Oh. Alright, fine. Yep. This is fine. You know what the best way to get people to leave you alone? Tell them you're married. Oh. I mean, I could, yeah. That is one way of doing that. At least he's not Rita Repulsa. What? Rita Repulsa, I swear I should know that. Yeah, but yeah. I might as well talk about, like, some goals I have for 2022. Like, I do want to, like, try and stream more, but I also want to, like, you know, take more of a relaxing balance between, like, you know, doing streams and just kind of playing games naturally, because I played Red Dead Redemption 2 after such a long time of not playing it, and I'm like, wow, so this is what it's like to play games on my own rather than needing to stream it. So, I just need to just kind of chill out a bit and just kind of relax. I want to play more. Like, I want to stream more, but I also want to make sure that I'm a bit, you know, kind of chilled about it. Don't be so worrisome if I, like, miss a stream or something like that. It happens. Like, folks should be aware that whenever I, like, cancel a stream or I'm late, I'm just kind of like, oh no, oh, I'm just like, oh no, I'm late for my own stream. Folks are gonna be mad. When in reality, it's sometimes not the case. So, I need to mellow out a bit. 2022, I just want to mellow more. More mellow. Oh, she's from the Power Range. Oh, yeah. I think I know what you mean. Is the whole clips from your streams or compilation still going on? Yeah, for sure. I just want folks to comment that and actually, like, share that with me, and then, yeah, I want to go for it and actually do that. You also need to get more sleep and overwork yourself. Yeah, Crazy Hunter, I just want to state this for the record. I usually stream up until, like, 12 a.m., even 1 a.m. at times, and I go to work at 6. Yeah, I need to get better at, like, maintaining myself. Because there are times in where it's just like, I need to, you know, chill out and get some, and actually, like, work, like, you know, relax a bit. Dean, Rita Repulsa is the 10,000-year-old space witch from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Okay, yeah. I kind of forgot the name, so I thanks for reminding me. Yep. More mellow equals fewer horror games. There are some folks that really like the horror games, though, so it just kind of depends on the context, you know? After 10,000 years, I'm finally free. What do you want to... Well, do you want to stream earlier in the day? Usually I can't because I am unexpectedly busy a lot of the time. So, like, one problem that I kind of have is that well, it's not something that's me, it's just something that's just, like, that comes up. It's like, folks usually, like, let me do something at some point. Like, oh, you gotta do this, or oh, you gotta do that, and they're, like, way beyond my control. So, that's usually why I stream, like, pretty late in the evening, like 8 o'clock. And also, it's that a lot more folks are here, so, yeah. So, like, a lot of folks at this point are familiar with, like, my times basically being 8, 9, MDT. So, and it's the least likely that I'm bothered. So, yeah, I just kind of just let it be. The time you stream is usually the best time for you. Yeah, which is like this time usually. Because if it's like 6 p.m. and I'm not doing anything, or everyone else thinks I'm not doing anything, I'm doing something. Like they tell me, hey, do this. So, yeah, usually a chore comes up or something. What streamers have you met, DM? I've met Techie Cutie and Sophie. Trying to think of her name. Abigail? Yeah, I've met her. But I haven't met other streamers yet. Trying to think. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't think I really met any other streamers aside from that. Because I haven't been to, like, most gaming, like, gaming stuff. I do want to meet Proton John and Some Call Me Johnny at some point, though. Someday. You know, part of the gaming community rather than the MLP stuff. I dislike horror and M-rated games aside from Team Fortress 2. I just don't play horror that often, and horror is just usually... Yeah, I like horror. I like horror as a concept. I don't like horror when I'm playing it. DM, your favorite YouTubers? Proton John has really had my attention as of late, and his content has been, like, really, really damn good as of late. I still watch Some Call Me Johnny as a reviewer. I haven't really been watching, like, much else aside from his stuff. Trying to think about other content creators I do watch. Oh, Scott. Yeah, Scott the Waz. Yeah, that's another person. Okay, folks, if you haven't subscribed to Scott the Waz, you should. If you like gaming content, watch his stuff. His stuff is really good. Someone make an EV jacket for DM so they match Scoots. Oh, I have one. Horror comedy? Examples? The scream count? It depends. As long as they're not made of real EVs. Yeah, as long as they're not made of real EVs. This is long. Yeah, the gym is important. Yeah, that's why I do go to the gym. But it's just like, sometimes I'm like, I want to stream. And then it's like, oh, I gotta go to the gym, gotta pump some iron and stuff. These moves aren't gonna work out themselves. If you play a horror game, but when Luna shows up and bleps in the game, it'll be a nice, chill, relaxing thing. And it's called levity. That's what it is. What horror games do you like for streaming, DM? Resident Evil. Yeah. Objection, DM bucking rip. Yeah. Does your dad kind of force you to go, or is it more your choice? Dad. Mostly dad. DM dad kind of has like this thing in where I'm just like kind of voluntold to do stuff rather than volunteer to do so. But it just happens, you know. You mean like Scary Movie or Haunted House? That's what I assume for horror comedy, unless there's other horror comedy stuff. How about games? Is there any horror comedy games? Like, is Splatterhouse count? I guess. That's horror comedy, right? But yeah, in terms of like stuff for 2022, I'm just like, yeah, I got many things on my mind, as well as things that I do want to try out. There's also some things that are probably going to happen for this channel that's going to happen too. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, sneeze, cough. But we'll see. We just need to get those though. Home Alone counts as a horror comedy. Home Alone 2 is more like a horror comedy, honestly. Considering the traps in that movie is much worse. So is 3. Yeah, 2 and 3 are pretty good. Splatterhouse ain't all that scary. Yeah, you're right, but it's kind of like a horror aesthetic, I think. Would you like to try new videos to make like blogs and reviews? Reviews, I don't know, just because I'm not much of a reviewer. If anyone knows me, I'm a very relaxed, like, opinion kind of guy. But in terms of like doing like a reviews, the most that I can give is just kind of my input and what I liked about it. I can do that easily in a stream. Like, I can do it right now, actually. Red Dead Redemption 2, despite the very, very bad things that Rockstar's done, is actually a really well turned out game. Like, hold Rockstar accountable for some of the stuff that they pulled, but it's still a pretty good game. Anyone has Magic or Pokemon cards? I have that and Yu-Gi-Oh, actually. But I don't play it. Note, if you ever stream the Splatterhouse remake, there will be nudity. I've seen, I've heard, can't stream it, not gonna to. Not going to, unfortunately. But yeah, actually speaking of games, it's like, DM, when did you get your VR headset? I got an Oculus for my birthday. Oh, nice. Yeah, glad to hear that. The Oculus is pretty good. I got mine in October. Like, right around when Resident Evil 4 VR came out. I've noticed that horror doesn't affect me like it used to, thank God. It kinda doesn't for me either, but I still scream. Like, there was a time when I was absolutely, like, do not want to touch horror at all, because my mother used to, like, really love horror movies. My mother loves horror movies, even still, and even got some horror games. I used to be terrified of the original Resident Evil as well. But nowadays I'm not as scared by them, but I still get scared. Fatal Frame proved that, and that's why there hasn't been another Fatal Frame part. So, yeah, I'm just like, I'm terrible with horror still. Some things don't change, you know? Yeah, I got the future, you're right. DM, have you ever played The Darkness 2? I played The Darkness 1! Not 2, though. Not 2. Darkness 1 was fun, though. Really dark, though. Really, really dark. Hey, DM, have you thought about playing any of the Yu-Gi-Oh games in the future? I love Duel Academy, so maybe. Dead Space, you're dead. We don't talk about that. Could you all see your vectors together in one spot? I mean, I could show off that if I wanted to. 2 is pretty fun? Oh, okay. I like the first game. I've been meaning to stream that, actually, because I don't think I ever finished it. Oh, the doll part in Resident Evil 8. Yeah, yeah, that definitely did happen. Yep. The giant fetus, especially. Look, that was the first legitimately, like... I think, like, that was the first part in a long while that Resident Evil legitimately terrified me, aside from, like, some handfuls of parts in 2 Remake and 7, but it's like, what the fuck, dude? Because Resident Evil 3 and 6 aren't scary. So, yeah. Sometimes there's something that catches you off guard in horror games. Oh, absolutely. There's a lot that's like that. Silversight said, have you... Yeah, Dual Academy is probably like the one that I want to do, and I do like GX, but as far as like other Yu-Gi-Oh games, I'm not sure. I think it stopped affecting me when I worked at retail. Like, I work retail, bitch. Horror ain't got nothing. You know what? As a programmer, I should probably be less terrified on that, too. I miss most of the REA streams. It's a good game and a good stream, I'd say. Yeah, 6 ain't scary at all. Like, the only thing that's scary is QuickTime events, but you can get rid of those, so they're not scary anymore. So there you go. 5 has its moments, I guess, and 4 stops being a scary game, like, 2/3 in the game, I would say. Would you like to play Minecraft again? Minecraft again, because, yeah, I would like to, because the folks have done a lot in the realm, but I need to, you know, do something more. The thing that mostly scares me in games is not just horror games, but our enemies that can instant kill. Yeah, I hate instant kill enemies, Dark Reaper. I absolutely hate them. It's just that, you know, when you die in one hit, it's just basically, oh, no room for error, you fucking die. So, yeah, that's why I don't like instant kill enemies. That's why the chainsaw guy was so scary when you first played RE4. I won't lie, I thought because of all the hullabaloo about Lady Demetrius that she was going to be the best part of the game, but in IMO, Heisenberg chewed the scenery so well he outstripped her. Oh, for sure. I loved Heisenberg. I'm probably one of those weirdos that actually really likes Heisenberg more than Demetriesque, but yeah, I loved Heisenberg, and the factory is like one of my favorite parts of the game. 6 was bad that they were funny. I mean, essentially, yeah, it's an action movie. Dude, if Die Hard was essentially like a horror movie or something like that, or a survival movie, Die Hard 2 and 3 are action movies, and that's exactly what 6 was. Sorry, internet problems, but my life's okay. Just want to tell anyone my family problems. I'm telling people I want to ask first. Okay, no worries. I like Mega Man spikes. Yeah, the fuck you spike, essentially. Yeah, instant kill enemies are never fun. I never like them. And there's many games that uses them a lot. And I just hate... I hate no hit runs and instant kill stuff just because no room for error. If you get caught by this, you die. You die and go to hell. So... yeah, I'm never a fan. So, did you see that Bonesaw? Yeah, I saw that note that you put in there, Nether. I really want to... now you're just making me want to go back to Spider-Man 1. Just because, hey, I got some things I need to do. Aside from the cheat codes. Maybe I should go back, actually. I fucking hate that chainsaw guy. Yeah. I never liked the chainsaw guy just because he always made me paranoid. You can beat him easily later on, and he just becomes a really buff enemy, but early on in the game, it's just like, oof. I want to cosplay as Heisenberg so bad. Yeah. I actually got into a pretty heated debate with someone, or at least they made it heated, and where it's just like, oh, they did not like Heisenberg, and gave me like a list of reasons why, and I gave them the list of reasons like why I don't agree, and then they got really huffy about it. And I was thinking I was being reasonable about it. Hell, the instant death enemies are like the Chainsaw Ganado affects replayability pretty badly due to it dreading dealing with them. Yeah, I don't like it when instant death stuff actually comes up. It's why I don't like the axe swinging room in Resident Evil 4. I feel that obstacles are worse than enemies at times, because when it's stuff that you know that you have to go through repeatedly, like the axe swinging room in Resident Evil 4, the laser room, the QuickTime event Hell that just comes up in that game, it's just like you can be as buff as heck for everything. Like, you can have the Chicago typewriter, the PRL laser, all that. You can still die because you just like accidentally tapped the wrong button. It's why I hated one moment in Revelations 2, and where if you make a wrong move, you will die instantly. Just, I hated that so much in Revelations 2. I don't know if everyone played RE Revelations 2, but there's this one part in the game, in Chapter 3, where if you make one wrong misstep, you die. And yeah, that sucks. Quick time events? Yeah, I never like quick time events. I hate the get good or screw you parts of games. Essentially, yeah. I like it when games rely on skill rather than cheap tactics to kill you. That's my thing. It's why I like Devil May Cry. There aren't many instant kill scenarios in that game. Oh yeah, I hated the turret section so much. Oh yeah. You ever played the original NES Ninja Gaiden games? I played the first one. I never beat it. I'm not a fan of those. Also, bullet hell games. Yeah, bullet hells. Yeah, you just need fast reflexes for those. I think. Claire's Chapter 3 or Barry's? Claire's. Like, then again, everything involving Claire, I just wasn't really a big fan of until Chapter 4. So, yeah, that's neither here nor there. Which is the best and worst of the Resident Evil games? The best is RE2 Remake. The worst is Resident Evil 0. I hate minigames you have to beat to get through a totally different part of the game. Oh yeah, those parts I'm like, yeah. Whenever they change up the gameplay or there's like parts that you have to absolutely go through that will either kill you or it's really hard. I never liked those. Yeah, anxiety is a pain. Man, like, when you get, like, really anxious in a horror game, like, not the fun kind of anxious, like, you know, oh, the tense atmosphere and stuff. No, the anxiety that's like, oh, you can die if you make, like, one wrong move. It's like, if there's no way to skip through that or something, it's just, like, it's not fun. Really? Zero? Yeah, I don't like Zero that much. Like, I'm not a fan of it. I hate when they got the password feature in the current Yu-Gi-Oh games. Yeah, there's that. Gaiden? Gaiden is funny. Yeah, okay. Nether, you got a point. You got a point there. But out of everyone that I played, yeah, Zero. I haven't finished Gaiden yet because Gaiden is essentially Undertale with a worse story. But we have to finish it at some point. We gotta finish Gaiden soon. I got to. Hey DM, have you experienced Joy-Con drift before? Let me check my 3 pairs of Joy-Cons that have, like, drifting to the left and right for some reason. Yeah, I think I have. It sucks. It's weird because, like, I never had the problem with, like, controller drift before. I had it with the PS2, but it's like, it was easy to fix. But the Switch? Yeah, I had that a lot. Fatal Frame? Yeah. Sometimes my anxiety flares up a lot. Yeah, I just don't like it when, like, a game makes you anxious for the wrong reasons. That's my problem. Joy-Con drift's a pain. Yeah, I don't like it when drift happens. That DM beat Mega Pony proved he was a far better gamer than the most of us. Yeah, and Mega Pony was actually purposely made to be, like, a basically kind of harder version of Mega Man, I think. What's controller drift? Controller drift is where you basically, without moving like a control stick, your control stick gives you an input when you aren't touching the controller. So, like, your controller's completely still, and yet your character, for some reason, moves to the left. Yeah, it's that kind of stuff. I had that problem with, like, a couple of, like, Xbox One controllers, actually. It's the store-bought USB ones, though. Like, PowerA. Yeah, I had to go through, like, 1 controller so far about that, but when it happened, I'm like, why am I losing so much? Oof. I admit I could not beat the original Mega Man 6ology without save states. I mean, I couldn't be able to beat, like, some of the other Mega Man games because of that. It's amazing that a piece of cardboard can fix it, and yet Nintendo can't fix it after 5 years. Yeah, whoever was the person that said that that drift wasn't a thing, I'm just like, screw you. It's existed for years. Like, not even just Nintendo. It's existed for, like, Sony controllers and Xbox controllers. You can't say that drift has happened. It's just that the Switch controllers happens, like, way too frickin' often, and those controllers are expensive. I'm just glad, like, I don't know why they couldn't just use the same material they use for the Pro controller. Like, seriously. It's so annoying on the menus. Yeah, it sucks for the menus. Yeah, I'm doing well there, Kenny Vargas. I'm just like, just chilling with a chat. Yep. this is fun. I hope everyone's enjoying the chat so far. I had that problem, like Night Shroud, to follow up. I had that problem the most in Ultimate. Like, Smash Brothers Ultimate is where I had, like, the really problem. Nintendo's still the slowest to admit it. They made a mistake. It's not a bug, it's a feature. Yeah, that's always been, like, a major issue that Nintendo has, which is unfortunate. I think I saw some YouTubers say that he used saline exclusives or eye drops and somehow worked for Joy-Con drift. I gotta try that, actually. I got, like, many controllers that needs fixing, and yeah, I could probably, like, give away some. Yeah, just look at it when you look in the can. Speaking of Switch, you got Ring Fit. Nice. Ring Fit's fun. It's basically an RPG with exercising. Only you have to be... Yeah, when you like to grind in an RPG, now you do the grinding. Yay! Such a pleasant thing. I think I missed, like, a couple of comments there. Let's see. Same, I always play a tank in the games. The whole point of being a tank is taking hits and keep going. Instant kill things pretty much say screw you to that. Yeah, essentially. I just never like it when that happens. Now, the moment we all been waiting for. How's Deanna's job in Gary Queen? Oh, don't worry. It's just like she got a little bit messy after trying to make a blizzard. Yeah. You might need a new shirt. We Fit the RPG. Essentially, yeah. It's a role-playing game, and you have to do the grinding, which is like... It's such a cool idea, and they do it pretty well. It's just that I mostly had times in where it wasn't responsive, and I get too sore after, like, one session of the game. Besides, I still don't have a Switch or a Switch Lite yet. Aw, sorry to hear that there, Kenny. Ugh. Yeah, Ring Fit's still a good game. It's also just a fun RPG in general. I'd recommend it. You can also get it cheap, from what I've seen. Yeah, it needs to resupply the dairy. I wonder why all the trainers from the Wii Fit haven't appeared in Ring Fit. Yeah, I don't know why. I would have loved to have played as, like, the Wii Fit trainer. So she had to serve all those customers in a wet t-shirt. Ain't that a pain. I remember one of those Smash streams, I had really bad Joy-Con drift. It was really painful. Oof. Yeah, Joy-Con drift is a thing. It's an issue. I wish that they would actually address it, but we'll see. I still have my Wii and it still works. Nice. It's Smash Bros. Which do you like playing the best and which is the worst? I like playing as, like, most of the FE characters, because they're actually really fun to play for me. Corrin is still one of my favorites to play as, and, I'm trying to think about who else in particular, because I love playing as folks like Dark Pit and Wolf. Those are my mains. As far as the worst is concerned, I'm not good with Hero at all. So, Hero is a character I hate going up against, and I hate playing as. Like a bad combination there. Yeah, this is the Snow Point. Oh yeah, Snow Point theme from Gen 4. We were just playing that. They cost too much money. They need to lower their money down. Funny you say that, considering that the Switch is like the cheapest console in the market right now. So, well, out of all the modern consoles, I mean. But yeah, just, you know, try and save up to get a Switch. Yeah. Yeah, Smash is the worst game to have drift in. I had that problem. That was actually the first time I actually experienced drift. Like, horrible drift. And, yeah, that affected me deeply. The thresholds for moves are small. Yeah, there's that. The Switch is also from 2017. I can't comprehend that in today's game market. Essentially, yeah. I'm still waiting for an advanced Switch, like, some sort of, like, new Nintendo Switch instead of the OLED. But, yeah, I guess we're just waiting for a bit. The OLED, though, is, from what I've seen, is actually pretty good. I'm not willing to, invest money into it right now, but, maybe sometime I would like to upgrade. I'm just waiting if they actually do announce a upgraded Switch at some point. But we'll see. Maybe it'll happen soon, maybe it won't happen. But they cost $199 at Walmart. Oh yeah, the Switch Lite. Yeah, so that is an option. Oh, dang. Sorry, I'm just reading through my notes, and, yeah, I might or may not have been sent something. So now I can't wait for it. Also, thanks for the note there, Gold Dragon. I always rage at Smash Brothers because I don't know what the buttons do and nobody tells me what to do. Could they just let me button mash? Yeah, that's not the right way of, like, letting people play games. I'm sorry. If folks want to play games, they want to be able to, like, learn and stuff. The new Nintendo Virtual Boy? Yeah, I would love that. I mostly use sword fighters. I mostly use sword fighters and Joker's my main. Nice. Yeah, I'm hyped for the 3D Kirby game. I'm looking forward to it. I'm kind of hoping to see how that turns out. It'll likely turn out fine, though. Because it's interesting because, like, Star Allies was, like, good for, like, the first week, and then it's just like, this is it. And, yeah, yeah. It's a fine game, though. I don't know why there were a lot of people that are so angry about it, but... yeah, I mean, for full price, I'm like, I could probably get Kirby Robobot and got a better experience out of it. Can you use the future on consoles? I would love to. But for the PlayStation 5, I still don't think they actually made the VR headset for it yet. Games that needs QTE stuff make strips things as hell. Thank goodness RE5 and RE6 let you turn the dumb QTE hell off. Yeah, and for some reason 4 never decided to get rid of that. Only in the VR version, which I love the VR version. DM, trying to think your favorite series. I know there's MLP, Pokemon, Sonic, Fire Emblem, Resident Evil, Mario Party, or any other series that you would like to consider your faves. Ratchet and Clank, that's been like my favorite for a good while. Trying to think about others actually. I know there was another series I got really into, because I wouldn't really declare myself a Final Fantasy fan as much, because I only beat, like, 3 games. Trying to look at my... Metal Gear! Yeah, Metal Gear Solid has been, like, one of my Golden Child series as well. Good question, if you don't mind me asking. How did you get into MLP? I got into MLP because my friends were wearing, like, lanyards out of, like, some of the characters, and I was like, why? And then they said, it's a good show, and I was bored doing my homework, and I just searched it up on YouTube, and I found someone that actually uploaded the videos there. It was all downhill from there. I couldn't get away from that hole. Funnily enough, actually, just to bring this up, I am the only one of my friends, like, out of all of my friends, including the mods, like, real-life friends and mods, that actually finished the series. Everyone else jumped ship, like, super hard. And I was, like, the only one that just actually came out of it saying, yup, I watched the entire show. So, yeah. When did you become DM Pwn 3000 rather than Dude Man? DM was basically the shorthand original of Dude Man, and then DM Pwn became a thing because DJ Pwn 3 is a character in MLP. And... yeah, I just kind of based my name off of her, and then, hey, there you go. DM Pwn 3000 is kind of what it became. I like it more than Dude Man because DM sounds cooler, and Dude Man sounds like so dude bro what that I'm like, wow, my 13-year-old brain sure came up with that. Yeah, so I was like, you know what, I think I want to get rid of that, so Dude Man was just kind of where I jumped ship out of that. You even caught Season 10 with Zach? Yeah, you're not wrong. What do you think of G5? G5's looking good so far. I like the movie, and I like the designs and the characters they got so far, so I'm just waiting to see what else they go on. I just want to see a show. What is in your universe headcanon for your pony form? Pony form, or me, you mean? I was a... I tried auditioning in Canterlot School of Magic, caused a ruckus in the, during the audition, and caused something to blow up. I studied, normal... I studied the human world and mathematics and physics instead, and opened up my own school. That's pretty much, what the story had. Who are you, New Pony? Yeah, hi, New Pony. New Pony, who this? Hey, Jeff Dragon, how you doing? Been a while. Nether, thank you so much. My friends just suck and love to pick on me. That just sucks, man. It it sucks when you get ribbed on for that, and it's just like, yeah, they don't leave you alone for it. It's just, yeah, I hate that, Gold Dragon. I'm really sorry you had to deal with that stuff. My sister showed me MOP, and I really got into it more than my sister. I'm still trapped in the fandom. I'm still trapped in this hell, so yeah. Well, I was too busy recovering. No worries. I heard you can levitate things with your horn, but it doesn't glow oddly. Yeah, I can levitate stuff, but that's about it. That's like the most that I can do in terms of magic without anything blowing up. So, yeah, I can levitate a controller, and I'm able to conceal the magic stuff, but that's about it. Let's see. Final Fantasy VII Remake has a few non-RPG minigames in them, but you can skip them. I hate having to perfect reflexes for Final Fantasy. Yeah, that sucks. I don't like dealing with that. On the subject of school, will we have more school streams? Yeah, I will. I do want to get back into doing those because we got more Humongous Entertainment games to play, and I got like other stuff that I would like to try. Hopefully we get into it soon. I think we can all agree, Pony Life was pretty bad. I watched like 3 episodes from it, and the third one is where I was just basically like, yeah, I'm done. It's the Teen Titans Go of MLP G4, and I'm like, I don't need to... We don't need Teen Titans Go when Teen Titans Go already exists. So I'm like, I'm not gonna support this. I'm just gonna kind of let it be, and yeah. From what I've seen, there's some funny stuff, but I'm like, it is what it is. The show is still there. You got 9 seasons. Go watch that. Okay, DM. Sad about G4, huh, DM? I mean, G4 is still fine. Don't. G4 still exists, and G4 has 9 seasons. You can play. You could still watch it. It's fine. Yes, we'll have more gratuitous educational content. It'll be the best. School streams is basically me just basically, like, teaching and playing entertainment games. I want to play. I watch farther than you. It gets bad at points. Okay, Crazy Hunter, without context, to state, like, the worst thing that happened. Or one of those really bad moments. Because I'm genuinely curious. How would you react if small spike appears on my head? Ah! Probably wouldn't mind, though. I like Spike. I like this Christmas music, but I need to find other like music tracks that I can use. I need to find more hour-long compilations of like Nintendo songs. So your special talent is blowing stuff up? Yeah, stuff blowing up in my face, really. I feel like somehow he got knocked in the head and for some reason thinks he's a teacher. What? Oh my god, this deep lore. The lore gets deeper. Fluttershy's fan obsession over a dolphin character. What? I'm sorry, what? Okay, yeah, that's pretty bad. I thought Rarity would be the one that gets obsessive, but... If Gen 5 goes ahead, Izzy's gonna continue to be best pony. Yeah, she probably will. Oh yeah, that was a thing. How many folks have watched Pony Life, actually? Like, more than 3 episodes. Netflix is to remove G4. Yeah, you're right. They're removing it on my birthday. I'm like, why? There's no other good place to watch G4. At least stream it, because, like, I don't know of any other site that actually has it. What? Me here. I have never heard of Pony Life. The world is... You're better off not knowing, Ashley. You're better off not. Yeah, because I watched a handful of episodes of Pony Life, and I was just like, nope, I'm good. Scrat Brine the White Tiger. Also, welcome to the stream. I've watched 5 episodes of Pony Life. Oh, okay. Far enough to find out where those potions came from. Yeah, could you answer that for me? Where did they come from? Like, seriously, because I've noticed that there's a stunning lack of magic in Pony Life. Instead, it's potions for some reason. Wow, that's gonna be one hell of a birthday gift. Yeah, happy birthday, I guess. Happy birthday. We're gonna take away the show that pretty much kickstarted really a lot of stuff for you. Yeah, thanks, Netflix. Allow me to cancel my subscription after I watch Daredevil. There are some episodes of Pony Life I like, but overall it sucks. Okay. Yeah. I kind of figured that would be the case, but... Tara Strong is still going up strong with her VA. Yeah, her voice acting career is going fine, and she's still recognized as being the voice of Twilight Sparkle, as well as, you know, Raven and stuff, but I haven't seen her in anything else other than those two, actually. There's a unicorn that makes and leaves those potions. Is she cool? Is she at least cool? We'll take her being cool. I imagine your school hasn't been approved by the EEA. Eh, fuck the EEA. They approved it, but still fuck them. Loki. Got it, Loki. Oh, yeah, you're right. She did appear in Loki. She was the clock lady. Or the clock mascot. You're right. I forgot about them. Yeah, she wasn't in G5. Well, if the movie cameo doesn't count, but yeah. Harley Quinn, yeah, you're right. Harley Quinn was another one. It's weird because it's just like she previously voices Batgirl and now she voices Harley Quinn. What? Huh? Nope. What? I don't get it. It's some weird ass typecasting. Does she also act sorry in Transformers Animated? I don't know. Wait, the EEA approved it? How? We're a functional school. We teach school. We're a functional school. We teach math. We're not trying to teach, like, magic and stuff. I don't think that they were really that pissed off about it. I just didn't tell them about the human part. Or the other creatures part, and they don't seem to care. I don't think they really wanted to delve deeper into mathematics and video games as much. We teach only math? Okay, it's over. I'm out. No, we teach video games too, Ashley. Come back. No. Oh, well. I guess we're screwed. We're a normal school, though. Like, we teach normal school, like sex ed and math. It's like, yeah, it goes together like 1 + 1. Hey, as sort of an outsider, why is there a dislike between G4 and G5 style, or is it a writing thing? Mostly both. A little bit from column A and B, I'd say. So, there's like this disconnect with like the style because they went from the 2D to the 3D. And some of the writing stuff, like, some of the jokes and the writing stuff is like not as like up to par with G4. At least to some people it is. So, there's kind of like that reason why. I still think it's fine, but yeah, I agree though that in some aspects they don't reach up to G4, but in some aspects they actually surpassed it. So yeah. 2021 wasn't so bad, gave me the gift of your Discord and streams. Yay! I'm glad. We're also out of music. Shit. You only show what they wanted to see. Essentially, yeah, I did not tell them everything. I got my school approved, but it's like, I did not tell them everything. So, hey, it works for me. As long as they don't, as long as they're off my back, that's all that matters. Alright, I'm putting up more music. Yay! I hate to have to do this. I'm going to try and have the bed ring fit, took out, and make me know what you think about the family issues. Yeah, I'll message you back. Hitch is the best part because it's the first main stallion character. Yeah, I like that. The fact that they have dudes. And it all started with Super Lesbian Horse RPG. Ashley, did you come to my streams because of Super Lesbian Horse? Yeah, that's what we called it. Just Ed. That's it. That's it. It was a clever idea. Just so they don't... Just so they leave me alone. I didn't know you were running a school, DM. I am running a school around here. What do you think DM Questria is? You think DM Questria is just a place? Nah, it's a school. Wait, places are schools. This is why I'm not the one that teaches English. Yeah, Hitch is a bro. I like Hitch. Donut Lord voicing him is also a major plus. I really hope they keep those voice actors for the main series because it would be a damn shame to not have Vanessa Hudgens and Donut Lord as the voice. Have you watched any MLP SFM videos? Yeah, I've seen a couple. I like them. I like the SFM models. Like, they look cool. Me too. Yeah, it's just like, that was the problem, DM. They rushed the story of it. Yeah, there's some pacing stuff that's a little bit off, but I would say that the pacing is actually better than GeForce Premiere in a lot of regards. 000. Anyone here like racing games? Does Grand Theft Auto count? I don't know. I keep forgetting James Marsden voiced him. Yeah, James Marsden voices Hitch, and he's a good VA. Yeah, Donut Lord voices Hitch. Yeah, from Donut Lord from the Sonic movie, Tom. Yeah, he voices Hitch, and yeah, he's good. You have a good night there, Gold Dragon. DM, today's subject on time travel. I'm not gonna teach people that. Yeah, I watched Slurp G years ago, which got me an MLP, and for some reason YouTube suggested your stream to me. Wow. Nice. And I'm glad. And the rest is history. And we're welcome to have you there, Ashley. We cannot use Kimiko Glenn. Oh, we can't. We absolutely cannot, because she's wonderful. King of Fighters is not a racing game unless it is. Also known as Cyclops from the 2000s X-Men movies. Wait. He voices him too? I need to check that out, actually. I don't know much else about, like, James Marsden's repertoire. What about Forza Horizon? I haven't played much of Forza. No, it's a fighting game. I find it funny that it's the second time he plays a sheriff character. He's now going to be typecasted as that, probably. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't been here for a while. Months ago, my Discord account did not last for 2 days because my parents told me I wasn't ready yet. Why would your parents tell you that you're not ready for Discord? I'm like, yeah, that's dumb. I'm sorry to hear that there, Legendary Dragon. But hey, welcome to the stream again. Hope you've been well. Otherwise. My first MLP show was Slice of Life. I was so confused. Ashley, Slice of Life is not a good episode to start with. Slice of Life is literally the Fandom episode. It doesn't even tell anything about, like, the main 6 either. Not just V8, the live-action actor. Oh, wow. Huh. So I don't race well, but I do beat up King of Fighters at Fight Cake. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I guess that counts, maybe. I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna check out how many folks are on the Twitch side. Decent amount of people, actually. Yeah, thanks everyone for showing up for this, like, chat thing. I want to try and do this on occasion and host it on, like, Monday nights. I'll probably want to get some input on, like, when would be the best day that we just casually just chat with folks. So, I wonder what would be, like, the best time. Let's see. Discord is dumb because I've tried to make an account and it failed. It's not hard to create one, though. You just need an email and a phone. Hey, can we get more likes, people? Yeah, can folks like the video, please? DM, what do you think what would happen if the Avengers met Magneto? It would be awesome, and also I hope that means that we get X-Men stuff, because X-Men should be the next thing that we should see out of the MCU. Was there ever a canonical explanation for Scootaloo's parents? Yes. Season 9. I'm glad to be here, plus it kind of helps me get over my social anxiety. I'm glad. Glad to hear that there, Dark Reaper. It used my email and refused to use it, and it still ticks me off. The username, maybe? I don't know. DM, I feel really bad for Sprout. Yeah, considering that he was trying to do things for a good cause. Because the stuff that he was doing wasn't exactly, you know, out of place. It's pretty much what he was taught. But it's just like, yeah, it just led to him basically becoming like the fucking Darth Vader. Which, yeah, that's exactly what happened to him. He tried, that's all we can say. He tried. When did Scoots and Eevee become your mascot? Let me take you to 2018, back when Pokemon Let's Go was a thing. Yeah, it's exactly when it happened. The next Avengers movie, Enter the Deadpool. Oh, I expect them to do something goofy when they introduce Deadpool. Who's your favorite MLP actress or actor? Tabitha St. Germain. Thor, Cap, and Iron Man should still be fine unless it's titanium, vibranium, or Uru is ferromagnetic. They're done for. I don't think vibranium is. I don't think it ever got affected by magnetism, did it? And in all honesty, him being a mama's boy kind of hit me in a personal way. Oh, yeah, for sure. Just because he cares about his mom. I put a clip of it on the Discord, the genesis of Scoots. Yeah, that's essentially what happened with Scoots. The next MLP fan movie, enter the DM verse. Does anyone really want to enter my own verse? It's like, it's not really a pleasant place. At least I wouldn't really describe it as pleasant. Oh no, the people are pleasant. I just would say that there's a lot of madness. It's a weird multiverse thing. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. She was also Sweetie Belle, but it hit the character limit. Yeah, Sweetie Belle was originally the name, then Kenny was the one who suggested Scoots, and hey, yeah, the rest is history. Scoots is now officially part of, like, branding stuff. Also, Scoots is so lovable. The DM-verse has Scoots. Okay, there's your selling point. Yes, we found our selling point now. Let me check the... just checking more stuff that's in the... Okay, yeah, don't mind me. I'm just checking my Discord for stuff. Oh yay, Kenny Vargas. Yeah. Wait, Cap was able to pick up his shield using electromagnets? Oh yeah, he might then. What video game consoles do you play on? The current ones that I have on are PC, Switch, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and the PS2, actually. Did you see my question? Oh, sorry, let me rewind. Yeah, I did. I answered Tabitha St. Germain. Yeah, she's my favorite actor. Let's be honest, your verse can't be any more crazy than the canon MLP verse. Yeah, it's not like I have 1,000 years ago and stuff like that. That'd be interesting. If you go back in time for your past self, what would you do, DM? Comfort, pretty much just saying things will get better. And just do things. Just, like, go out there, just do things and don't be afraid. That's, like, the biggest thing that I would tell myself, like, back then is just, like, if folks have a problem, they'll tell you. If there's something that bad that will happen, then just take it as a learning experience. Don't be afraid to do anything. That's what I would tell myself. Because I was a frightened kid back then. And I didn't have the confidence to really do much. And that's just something that I just want to do, you know? It's gotten better. So, I'm happy about that. And hey, Kate, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, Kate. How you doing? I also asked if Wanda could do that to her dad, but that was retcon. I don't even think that they would be. They would probably reference it, but I don't think that they would actually have it. The most that I would see, though, is that probably Quicksilver will probably be there. Read the DM house, Kate, replace with blocks. With blocks? What? Scarlet Witch could have whipped off Magneto's helmet and get into her mind with her current power level? Yeah, essentially. And what is going on? You got a teacher and a sugar mom that's based on my own character of My Little Pony? Oof. Okay, just gotta rest up my eyes a little bit there. Just need to stretch a bit. The multiverse is an interesting thing. But how you doing there, Kate? Hope you're well. And I hope Jared is well too, considering the last stream. Who's the sugar mom? Yes, inquiring minds need to know. I like this music. Alright. I'm okay, just was with him to put Aiden back to bed. Aiden back to bed. Ah, I gotcha. The multiverse is a concept of which we know frighteningly little. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And nice quote. What about the future self too? What would you like in the future? I have no input on that because like the future I'm just like I don't know what to say that's gonna happen in the future, but I'm just hoping that it'll be good. I just want to make things right today and make sure that things work out today. Then the future will be okay. Likely. Size, like in the G5 series, I'm led to see Sprout get reformed and fix Sunny Lighthouse and Hitch, keep his job. Are those mistakes that I want to see, DM? Yeah, I do want to see Sprout, like, become a more developed character. Like, actually make up for the stuff that he did for the town. So I guess we'll see. My future includes No Way Home, and I am waiting. Oh yeah, Ashley, by the way, No Way Home has currently $1 billion in the box office. So, yeah, good movie. You'll see it when it comes. Some HP Lovecraft multiverse stuff. I have, like, the multiverse is interesting things, but hey, I mean, I want to see, like, some stuff that comes out of the multiverse. 11 more days. Yeah, and in 12 more days, we're gonna do, like, the MCU tier list. I actually found one that included, like, TV shows and No Way Home, so I want to do that. Whatever happens in the future, I hope I can still be by your side. And I hope the same for everyone else here, too. Just because, yeah, I just want things to work out, you know? Yeah, same with everyone here. I hope everyone turns out okay in the future. What time is it currently? Oh, wow, it's already 10:04. Wow, we've been chatting for, like, literally an hour and 30. Does everyone like this concept of just chatting like this? I hope things have been turning out okay like that. Sony Pictures really thought No Way Home would eat views into Let There Be Carnage. I mean, it probably would've, but considering they're both related. And, No Way Home was taking up a lot of theater slots, so... Hey, DM, what is your opinion of my previous question? Oh, sorry, let me check that again. Let's see. What do you think is more complicated, the concept of time travel or the anomaly known as Pinkie Pie? You know what? Time travel has a lot of explanations. Pinkie Pie doesn't, so Pinkie Pie doesn't. Pinkie Pie probably is more complicated. I love this. I'm glad. It's 12:05 on my end. 12:04 my time is what I meant to say. Yeah, it's currently 10:05, so yeah. We'll see how much we can go for. I'm probably going to go for at least like 15 more minutes, and then I'm probably going to end it off just because my eyes are getting tired. Let's see. It's Pinkie Pie, don't question it. Essentially, yeah. Time travel has multiple kinds of explanations. Pinkie Pie doesn't have multiple, or at all. So, yeah. Pinkie Pie is Pinkie. That's all that's really the answer. Are you a red cow? What kind of name is eating Mike Tyson's butt? I am not a cow, I'm a pony. I am Pone. When Zecora said to Twilight that to use Alicorn magic, she just used Sombra's magic, which is kind of weird. Yeah, she does have a bit of Sombra's magic, but yeah. I hope to have you with me in the future too, hon. Yeah, same to you there, Kate. It's your identity. Ah, I get it. I think it's a certain someone. We'll see. We'll see. Pinkie Pie is Pinkie Pie, math is math. Yep. Essentially, yeah. There's no other explanation for it. I'll see you later. Take care, buddy. You have a good one there, Scratbrine, the White Tiger. Thanks for tuning in, by the way. Presto, I'm a cow. Oh, I don't have any cow assets. What assets kind of fit a cow? Moo? Moo. Got it. Is it honorary cow? It's meow, meow, I'm a cow. I said meow, meow, I'm a cow. Milk? I need milk. Oh, I get it. I was gonna do something, but I was just like, nah, I should probably not. Why is everybody asking is just Pinkie Pie? Because Pinkie Pie is Pinkie. That's it. Pinkie Pie doesn't have an explanation. Pinkie Pie's an anomaly in of herself. Are we just talking about Diemet? I guess so. A neck bell. I'm not a cat either. Was Sombron on becoming an alicorn? I mean, not all ponies do good things to become an alicorn. I mean, he could become an alicorn just by, like, you know, learning how to sprout wings or a horn. That's possible. Oh yeah, you're right, Dark Reaper. I am the milk pony. My milk is delicious. Cows, yeah, cows do have neck bells. How could I forget that that Ed and Eddie episode? Just go moo. I am the milk pone. My milk is delicious. Moo. Yeah, I am Pone, and that's what matters. Pinkie's essentially a Discord in pony form, and that's the closest explanation everyone will get. Her power would surpass Discord. That's my theory. I think that person's probably harassing you by saying that you're a cow. I don't know if that's harassment. We'll see how bad that would be. DM, I would give support Sprout so much, giving help and Sprout advice. Yep. But you had the glass of milk on your horn for a long time. Yeah, I haven't had that on a long time because we're not playing that game. At least we haven't been playing that game as of late. Where did we get 21 viewers in the chat? Oh no, now I have the Milky Way in my mind. What do you like about MLPP and V songs? The good ones, because they actually introduced me to like really good tracks, and learning about how they do pony music videos, especially not just using clips from the show, is actually really impressive. Because they actually use like really different visuals. So I would say the visuals, because the editing magic that they do in that is really damn cool. BronyCon showed a lot of good stuff. Dean, you're going to open a can of worms with my milk thing again? I don't... Probably, yeah. I'm more talking about the whole concept of time travel and the aspect of you had a traumatic event and you go back and stop the event. Did it still happen? Yeah, I mean, the way that I kind of see it is that alternate timelines is basically a thing. It's like if you move from one timeline, you go into another one, essentially. Or even when you go back and then you merge with another timeline, that's essentially what happens. And you can't really go back to the timeline that you were previously on. That's my guess on what happens. You start creating multiple timelines, and then, but you can't have access to the previous one that you just made. That's my guess on how time travel works. Oh, are you going to sleep there, Kate? Yep, have a good night there, Kate. Thanks a ton for sending me that. It looks great so far. Thank you. Or will it just happen in a different way, or will it... My theory is timelines, but that's about it. Time travel is interesting, because in some aspects it can be an interesting thinking point, but in other aspects it can be really batfucked to try and acknowledge it. Also, yay, Indol. I like the fan-made Discord song. Yeah, that's good. I love how you said that. I'm glad. Have a good night, Kate. The moment you can't go back in time, you can't change the future. I always just kind of believe that if you just go back in time, you essentially just create a new timeline. Any time that you time travel, if you go back in time, you create a new timeline. If you go forward, you're just looking into your future. That probably does create a new timeline, though, but yeah, time travel's interesting. Night, I'll hopefully have that done soon. Yeah, no problem. The multiple worlds theory holds true even if one atom changes. Yeah, because I also like the idea of the multiverse concept, and I think that time travel is related to the multiverse concept. This is not Back to the Future. So how do we fix the paradox, or do we let the event happen, or what? Essentially, you're just creating a different timeline, and then you're going into that timeline, essentially. Like, if you change an event that happened in your past, it won't happen, and then you can just basically go back into the present day if you're present day, but you won't be in the timeline that you originally are on. You created a different one. Traveling to the future is entirely possible through time dilation. I don't know what that one is. DM, what do you think will help Sprout, and what would you do it? I'm not sure. There can't be. It's why the grandfather paradox can't exist. I don't think the grandfather paradox is a thing. Like, well, personally speaking, it's like, you know, if folks don't know what the grandfather paradox is essentially, what if you killed your parent before you were born? Like, would you cease to exist, like, in the future, but you also don't exist in your own, but then you can't go back in time in order to actually, like, kill your grandfather. So you start putting yourself in a paradox. Personally speaking, in, like, my own effects of the timeline, because you basically corrected yourself of, like, you basically have a time, you created a timeline where you don't exist, essentially. But if you travel forward in time, that's essentially what it is. The multiverse theory fixes the grandfather paradox. Yeah, you basically create another universe in where you pretty much answered a different question. So that's why I frankly think that paradoxes like that can't really exist. Time acceleration is a thing, it depends on gravity. Ah, okay. If some ponies say when can go wrong, what you say, DM? When can go wrong, or what can go wrong? Not sure. For example, in Avengers Endgame, at the end they go and get Black Widow before they get the stones. What will happen? They essentially created another universe in where they never got the Time Stone. But they had to have gotten the Soul Stone in some way for that to happen. So it could be potentially someone else sacrificed themselves in order to get the stone. Or maybe they stole it from Thanos, is another potential option, but that means that Gamora from 2012 doesn't exist. Or Hawkeye doesn't exist within that timeline. There are many options that can possibly happen. Basically, a different answer happens depending on like what got changed. In Avengers Endgame, they kind of got it wrong with Cap living out his life in the 50s. That's my exception. Okay, for what happened at the end of Endgame, like, from what Ashley's brought up, I kind of gave it a pass because I'm glad they did something good for Cap. But, yeah, that kind of goes up against on what their theory was. I still firmly think that the alternate timelines do exist, but it doesn't make sense for Cap. Either that he basically just remained there or something like that, and basically lived out his life, so we actually created another Cap, but yeah, it's just been weird. Why does the multiverse theory and the grandfather paradox make sense? To me, it seems like it doesn't. I feel that with the multiverse theory, we're just creating a new timeline, and folks who are traveling back in time and making a different event happen creates a new timeline that to occur. That's how I feel from that. So a grandfather paradox, that basically relies on the concept that we have only one timeline. So we can't, if we go back and change something, then it affects like pretty much everything else that happens in the current timeline. So the grandfather paradox only makes sense within that concept because if there's only a singular timeline and we change something, then, well, we kind of screw up the timeline and basically gives us no reason to do the thing that we set ourselves back in time for. It's that kind of feeling. I'll say, Galaxia. Yeah, this is all very festive. Everyone, I'm a bit late dealing with concepts, but this is a nice turn-in anyways. Yeah, this is still a really nice turnout. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I can't believe we're now talking about freaking theories about time travel. Wait, how did we get in this concept, actually? Did Ashley start this? I'm not sure. I was talking about AJ say what can go wrong. Oh, okay. Well, depending on what can go wrong, just basically have a plan to get yourself out. A paradox that is hard to fix is the causality paradox, as in going back in time to warn yourself of an event that causes that event to happen. Yeah, that's always been a consistent one, but I think that's related to the grandfather paradox, and where if you go back in time and you tell yourself not to do something, you basically don't give yourself a reason to go back in time to actually tell yourself to do that. That's why I think the multiverse thing makes sense in some concept, because you basically now put yourself in a timeline where you never did said action, so you can basically sit yourself back into said timeline. That's how I feel from it. Cap chose to live his life with Carter instead of traveling back. Carter said she lived her life with her husband, but what? I think that she basically made it so that she's kept in secret. so that, you know, nothing would conflict with the rest of the timeline. That's my guess. I am happy with the ending that Cap got, but it takes a lot of explanation as to why. You need to be very forgiving towards it, I'd say. Because going faster slows down time for you, which means airline pilots have traveled nanoseconds in the future. You know what? That makes sense. Can we add multiverse theory into your curriculum? I love the string theory. The string theory is like my favorite concept to go into, just because it's so fun to talk about. It's so much fun and story potential into it. Damn, if you get the chance, watch the Saitama versus Popeye. Yeah, I'll have to watch it. Deadpool versus the Mask was a thing? I only know of Deadpool versus Pinkie Pie. Sorry, my throat's getting sore from all this, like, talk about it. Wow. No, what I'm thinking of is essentially the MLP episode where Twilight traveled back in time to warn herself in the future. Oh, yeah, that one. I'm trying to think about, because the way that MLP actually does it follows through with not a multiverse theory, but rather a singular timeline theory. So something where basically one event can cause like an intense event to happen in the future. At least I think so. Then why have you never watched Doctor Who? Because I'm stupid, and yeah. I need to watch Doctor Who. The multiverse theory essentially makes a world where Marty Pythons exist. Yeah, Monty Pythons, it would exist there. Yeah, talking about theories is fun. Just because it's, yeah, an interesting thing to go into. Do you watch the Game Awards, Liam? Yeah, I did. I was happy with the turnout. Some of the games I kind of forgot about, but Alan Wake 2 being announced was pretty cool. Slap the concept of the Spider-Verse is all connecting multiple worlds. Yeah, I like the idea of the multiverse just because it's just like multiple explanations on what can happen, or changing a singular event can lead into different potential outcomes. Deadpool vs. Mask was such a treat. Was it good? Like, if it's good, I'll watch it. If current physics holds true, the future doesn't exist yet. Yeah, the future is not being constructed. The future doesn't exist. It's being constructed currently. Going into the future, you're basically, something like Back to the Future, where, like, Doc Brown went to, like, 20 years into the future. I don't think it's within the concept because, well, we haven't really established what the future is. So that hasn't been created yet. How can you go to something that hasn't even been created yet? So, yeah, going to the past, which is something that has already happened, that makes sense. But going to the future, it doesn't really make much sense to me. The future, what I feel, though, in like something like Back to the Future 2, is supposed to establish a particular potential idea of a future, like based off of the current timeline that you're in. Like, if everything proceeded as normal, this is what could potentially have become an outcome. It's more of a hypothesis, because trying to basically predict on what the future is, we don't know on what's going to potentially happen, because any change can actually result in something happening. Which is why something like Marty refusing to race was something that actually changed the future for him. Something like that. While the past is something that's already happened and could be easily and made with pre-existing materials that had been transformed into something else. So, in my theory, it's just like going into the past makes a bit more sense than going back to the future. If that makes any sense. I don't know if this... We're having a really intense discussion about this. Oh my god. But relativistic time travel isn't time travel. Things just go slower for you. Yeah, I heard that idea and concept, and where it's just like when things just feel slower to some people. It's why I felt that 2021 went faster. Is that considered time travel? Are you guys done talking about Resident Evil 8? No, yeah, we're done talking about Resident Evil 8. No worries there, King. We didn't spoil anything about 8. At least I hope we didn't. 6 don't exist, and Celestia on the other side together, the good Sombra have a kid. You know what? That sounds like something that would have happened in the multiverse. That's essentially the problem with Tomorrowland at Disney. Tomorrow always comes. Yeah, there's always a tomorrow, and the tomorrow that we haven't really gotten into is like tomorrow hasn't really happened yet. We can idealize tomorrow as a concept, like we can plan and what goes on, but we can't account for everything that happens tomorrow. I asked myself, does Sombra in his alternative good form still has the Dark Crystal or mind manipulation powers? Essentially, I think so, because he learned about that in the first place. So it only makes sense for him to actually still have it. Let me read what you wrote there, Ashley. If current physics hold true... Where did you write about the GPS stuff? Oh, if relativity wasn't programmed, the GPS satellites would go off meters a day. GPS satellites have relativity programmed into them because time travels fast enough that their internal clocks are internally going slower than time than us. I think it's more of a processing thing, if I had to hunch a guess. DM, the new Spider-Man 2023. I can't wait for it. By the time that game comes out, I probably would have streamed Spider-Man PS5 by then. Probably. Let's chat about multiverses now, please. I find it funny that we are going into time, like the multiverse. Essentially, with the multiverse theory, anything is possible. Essentially, yeah. What choice you made, like, before, could probably have led into a different timeline compared to what choice you made now. So... yeah, there are many different possibilities that can happen. It's a combination of like the butterfly effect and the string theory, essentially. Isn't it weird how tomorrow always comes but never arrives? Tomorrow becomes today, and 2 days from now becomes tomorrow. Yep, that's why tomorrow is such an interesting thing. Was today, but yesterday's tomorrow. No, lol, the satellites travel fast enough that their clocks run slower. Oh, okay. I was trying to think about that because it's like, does that make sense to me? I think it does. And now it makes more sense, so thank you. DM, have you watched Spider-Man No Way Home yet? Yes, I have. I have. I loved it. Folks should watch it. The multiverse has been touched on a lot in Transformers. Oh, I'm sure of that. I was just about to mention the butterfly effect. Yeah, the butterfly effect, I feel, is an extension of the multiverse theory. Where it's just like, you make one event happen, and it's just like, it essentially, like, creates, like, a branch of, like, a new branch of timelines. It's an interesting concept. Do you have any Luna plushies? Yeah, I do. I have a couple. I like Luna. Luna a lot. Luna's good. Best princess. That episode of The Simpsons where Homer goes back in time and steps on a bug. That's the basic level of establishing multiverse because, yeah, it's like you do something like one action that was done way back when can basically result in a cornucopia of things that can happen in the future. So, wait, okay. Let me ask this for folks that are here. If Homer, like using Homer as an idea, like as an example, if Homer stepped on a bug and then went to the future and then saw everything had changed, and then he went back in time, if he stepped on the same bug, would he go into the same future that he was previously in? Like, let's think about that for a second. I posed that question for everyone in the chat. One popular Transformers universe that started the prank become its own thing is Shattered Glass. DM, did you know Popeye beat up Silver Age Superman? I did not know that. Wow. I want an Alicorn Prince. Yeah, an Alicorn Prince sounds like it would be a great thing, because I don't think that has happened yet. It's basically a metaphysical domino effect. Yeah. Like, my question is basically... If he did the same action back then, would it still result in the same future? Or will it result in a different future happening? Multiverses can get annoying as sometimes it goes far, it's only just me. Only a few are the good ones. Multiverses has always been an interesting thing. So, DM, did you see my last comment? No, I have not. I'll read it. I was just picking the last 3 Doctor Who Mega DVD packs with David Tennant, Matt Smith, and Your Capaldi, they're 20 bucks each and so much cheaper than you can find in a stream site. Oh, yeah, sure. I'll have to check that out. Same future, I guess. Okay, question. Would the previous Homer would still be there? No. What do you have for ponies in your collection, DM? Well, I don't like to speculate too much. I prefer to go things like time dilation. That's a hard question to answer. Would his actions cause the same future? Would it be different? My theory behind it is basically... my theory behind it is just basically, no matter what action that you pull in the past, because the future is so indeterminate, that it would result in a different future happening. Like, even if you did the same action, it would still result into something different. Because the stuff that happens in between is so ambiguous that it kind of would probably lead into something different happening. It's like the thing about the Sound of Thunder with the whole butterfly effect thing, and how just one change can actually like result in like different choices happening in the future. Oh yeah, we got Princess Big Mac. Yeah, there's a male alicorn there. So nothing is predetermined. I feel, yeah, that's kind of how I personally felt, because it's just like, we don't know what technically happens within like from point A to point B. Anything can happen. So with that, like, anything can really go on and could lead into a different result. What about that episode of Friendship is Magic where Starlight goes back in time and stop Twilight and Twilight's friends getting their cutie mark? That's essentially on what I'm posing to everyone, because it's like, that's basically within the same concept of it. My theory is that Homer would know about the future. With that knowledge, he would change his future. Essentially, but that's why he does something different. So, that's why he does something different, or tries to stop himself from doing it. So, that's kind of on why that would build up in that. It's why I would think that if you basically did a different action in the past, like, how much would your future really change? Or would you put yourself back into the same timeline? Going by my thought on different timelines always being pre-produced, I kind of feel like you would end up on a different timeline. But that's my thought. I don't know. I'm like, I know this is all hypothetical, like, you know, sci-fi stuff, but yeah, it's just like, things are always generating in like different timelines, and the future isn't exactly written yet, so there are many things that can potentially happen. I don't know if this is considered like, I don't know, what's the term? Like getting on my soapbox, I don't know. What's the term for that? I'm trying to think. Not preachy. Like, I'm not telling folks to, like, basically that my way is right or whatever, because, like, the concept of time travel is always freaking weird. But that's just basically my own theory, at least in just how I, like, think from just reading up on this stuff. It's just, yeah, I'm just posing on what I would just basically, my thought process on that. It's just a theory, a game theory. Yeah, it is a game theory, also a sci-fi theory. Phew. Alright. Yeah, yeah, I can't tell what the term is, because, like, I'm not telling people that my way is right. I'm just basically, like, posing my thought process on it. Entropy only continues to grow, so determinism. Getting on your soapbox is the term that you're thinking of? Yeah, I'm not preaching, so... Or at least I'm trying not to preach. I'm just basically, like, establishing my thought process on it, essentially. DM, I like the MLP fanfics that do the multiverse stuff, like Displaced fanfics or some conversion bureau fix. It's why... Well, yeah, that's why I think that something like the Chrysalis stuff was basically valid, because it's basically a different timeline or a different universe compared to... I always consider, like, the comics and the show are basically within different universes or canons to each other. So... They're basically, like, they coexist, but they don't really interact with each other that much. I want a mirror universe where Daybreaker rules the world. Yeah, I would still wanted that because that would have been rad as heck to see. Whew. Or you can say we're all theorizing. Yeah, this is a welcome discussion in where we're just talking about the multiverse theory. Or at least in how time travel works. It's like, yeah, there are many different answers. It's just like some folks think the single timeline theory or the multiverse theory still is valid, so yeah, there's plenty of ways to interpret it, I think. It's just not just a theory. It's a pwn theory! Thanks for watching. What do you like about MLP meets something, DM? They're cool concepts. I like seeing them. Whew. Alright. Okay, we're probably gonna give, like, a couple more, does anyone have any, like, last-minute, like, stuff that they want to bring up? Because I kind of feel like I'm at the, I'm reaching the end of my... I think I'm reaching my limit and stuff as far as, like, how much that I can talk, really. Because this has basically been, like, a non-stop talk fest for me, and I think I just need a... I think we might be good for tonight. We've already reached, like, a stream of 2 hours, I think. In my defense, I didn't start the timeline talk. Yeah, I think that was my fault, Ashley. That was my fault. But yeah, I think this was started with the time, like time travel. I think actually, time travel. I think was when it first started. Imagine the math needed to make something like a time machine. That's why math rules the world. I like that one time Stewie went back in time to bring Brian back. Yeah, like that, essentially. While Sombra is very strong, Discord and the power of friendship can defeat him and Celestia only when they team up, so with the amulet he'd be very strong. Yeah. But I am into physics and you're super into math. Essentially, yeah. Just because, I mean, I like physics, but it's like, yeah, that's essentially... It started with time travel or Pinkie Pie is harder to explain. Yeah. That's why I said it's just like time travel has multiple explanations. Pinkie Pie doesn't have an explanation. I personally feel that having multiple answers to an idea is fine, as long as your ideas make sense. But it's just like, saying something is definitive, I'm just basically like, it really depends. Not to say that, well, math is mostly definitive, though, so, yeah. I wonder how much time will change if someone yeets a Wuna plushie into the timeline. Oh, it would change, yeah, if Invader Zim is anything to go by. Math and physics are both very important. They're pretty much in how the world works. They're basically the, along with chemistry, I'd say. Like, those stuff pretty much describe on how the planet works, essentially. And then spiraled out of control like the multiverse. Look at that. We came full circle. Nether, you're right. You are right. Yep. Keldeo, I said Discord is stronger than him. I wonder in one universe is MLP a version of this universe? Probably, yeah. There's probably a multiverse universe somewhere in where everyone is equines. Hell, I'm from there. So there you go. Whew. Discord is the Saitama in MLP. Yeah, essentially. Someone, my theory is fact. I'm like... No, theories can explain a lot of stuff, but unless they have, like, a lot of evidence behind it, it's just like, we don't make it a law, essentially. Theories are different from laws. That's why we don't have laws of time travel. Laws are definitive. Like, it always makes sense. While theories are, like, varying. There are multiple explanations to something. Strangely, I suck at math unless I do physics or astronomy, but when I do them, it becomes easier. Nice. Like, math, in my opinion, is needed for, like, a lot of stuff, especially for, like, physics. Because physics basically puts in the concepts, and while math is basically used to solve the numbers part of it. What if G4 meets G5? What would happen? A really cool episode. I would love to see that. The very basis of science is facts will change with more discovery. Essentially, yeah. That's why a lot of folks, when it comes to sciences and stuff, should keep an open mind. It's like, be willing to welcome more information when it comes up, and don't be afraid to be wrong with something. Because, hey, if you're wrong with something, that means you learned something there. And all you just need to do is just take from that and learn from it. So, there's always new information that's out there. Like, things that we don't know yet. So, it's always just a nice thing, and where we can just like, hey, I learned something new from that. There could be a universe where DM is married to his favorite pony. Yeah, essentially. But I asked myself, why is there only one god when there could be more? I mean, we never established, like, other gods in the MLP world, but there is potentially, like, more others. It's why there's, like, different villains and different powers there. Ooh, boy. Yeah, I'm honestly getting really tired. It's like, I've been enjoying this discussion, but I'm like, wow, yeah, I'm honestly like, I'm getting pretty winded from all this. But hey, this was fun. We really have to do this again sometime, just because, hey, we got like many opportunities and where we can just like, you know, shoot the shit and just like talk and stuff. So hey, I like this discussion. This was really fun, and I'm glad that everyone can join me for this. Although we have a god of chaos, why not a god of harmony, or would that be Lauren? Lauren, probably. Unless that, Luna and Celestia are supposed to become the gods of harmony. That's my guess, but, yeah. Lauren makes sense for being the god of harmony there. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm gonna head and end the stream there. I was only anticipating that maybe 1.5 hours or 2 hours was gonna be, like, the stream, but yeah, we went a little bit over. We actually made 2 hours, so hey, congratulations everyone, we did it. I want to try and make this a regular thing for streams. Like, hey, how about a Monday or so, and where we just basically talk. That's it, because I know that a lot of folks have questions, or a lot of folks have like discussion topics that they want to go into. So hey, let's actually like do something like that where we can just talk. So yeah, I wanted to do something like that, and maybe we'll invite some other folks along for the ride. But yeah, this is like a good opportunity for us to basically just talk and get some questions answered and do some theorizing. Monday meetings? Yeah, Monday meetings sounds good. I don't know why I called this. Like, what did I call this stream? Like Monday night chatting or something like that? Yeah, I don't know. I would like to make this like a regular thing. Like every I don't know, every two Mondays or something, we just have a chat and where we just like talk about stuff. So, hey, if like folks like this idea, then we'll just do it. Why not? Oh, hey, Crystal Rain Husky. Evening. Yeah, how you doing there, Crystal Rain Husky? Monday board meetings. No, Rusty. It should be Monday board meetings. Like board as in B-O-R-E-D. Yeah. I don't know if we should probably do this again next Monday or so, but yeah, we'll have to see. But yeah, this will essentially be what we do. Just chat and talk about stuff. As much as my throat will allow me. But yeah, Crystal Rain Husky, since you showed up, do you have a topic or a question to ask? OMG, look up Norm Macdonald talking about Carrot Top. Wait, what? In all seriousness, I'm up for more of all this. Yeah, if I got time next Monday, we'll do it. Hey, we gotta get something to look forward to on Mondays, right? Like, yeah, Mondays can be rough on a lot of people. So, hey, if we just basically make it where it's just like an hour or so of just basically talking, then hey, I think that would work out okay. I also need to strengthen my vocal cords a bit. What is it? Norm Macdonald? Let me see. Wow, 21 likes on the video. You guys are great. Let's see. Norm Macdonald. Carrot Top. Let's see. The Roast of Carrot Top and Courtney Thorne Smith. Wait, Carrot Top honors... Wait, what? Sorry you never seen me type. I'm always watching your stream. I never got to do it PC or phone to chat. Hey, no worries. We're happy to see you there, Crystal Rain Husky. Hope you've been well, by the way. One of the great highlights of Norm Macdonald's storied career came to the expense of longtime Vegas Strip performer Carrot Top. But hours after the comedian's sudden death sent shockwaves of grief throughout the entertainment community, Carrot Top showed that he is all class. Yeah, lurking's always fine. You're supporting either way. To remind the uninitiated, in the late 90s, before his headlining gig in Luxor, Las Vegas, the prop comic, having achieved minor fame working comedy clubs and making television appearances, was poised for a breakout with his leading role in Chairman of the Board. His co-stars includes the great Larry Mueller, Fred Stoller, and Taylor Negron. Leading lady was Melrose Place, Courtney Thorne-Smith. Is this the right one there, Ashley? I don't know. Oh wait, you posted at the Discord. Okay. Let's see. Oh hey, someone joined. Oh, cool. Best ice cream Neapolitan. Hey, thanks for joining. Oh god, let me see this. Oh, it's a 7-minute long video. I was hoping to have a written summary, but I think I'll read it. I think I'll read it or watch it later. I have been lovely with all this crap of, well, everything the last couple of years threw at us. How about you? Things have been going better-ish. I mean, things have been going alright. This whole year had been rough. I felt that 2020 was less rough compared to 2021, at least for me. But yeah. But I hope that things have been going well there, Crystal Rain Husky. Alright, so I think I'm probably going to end the stream in a bit. So if anyone has like any last minute questions or Oh, that's you? Oh, welcome to the chat there, Crystal Rain Husky. Hope you have a good time over there. We talk about stuff. Yes, lots of stuff. They both had their ups and downs. Yeah, that's the best way of describing it. I just hope that 2021 and 2020 has been, has, like, its fun moments and, well, just to say, yeah, stuff. Essentially stuff. But I'll just say this for the record. For all the stuff that had went on in, like, 2021, like, all the downs that had happened, all the bad stuff that came up, I'm like, you guys have really made things, like, really special. And I've always looked forward to whenever I get to stream because I get to interact with you guys and actually share, like, hey, here's a fun game for us to go and watch and either laugh at, play, enjoy, or even just poke fun. Just, yeah. For every bad moment that happened in, like, 2021, it's like, you guys always seem to make it better. And just streaming has always been like things that I look forward to, and I'm happy to deliver, and I'm happy to, well, yeah, happy to talk with you guys about like games and stuff. And hosting like a chat like this just really reminded me of how much that I really enjoy doing this sort of thing. So, yeah. Thanks guys for making 2021 just better. Yeah. For everything that went on, you guys made it better. So, thanks for that. So, yeah, there have been some ups, there had been some downs for 2021, and there had been a lot of downs for 2021 there. And, yeah, for a lot of people, it had really kicked a lot of butts. So, let's try and make 2022 even better. Whether it be just making someone else's day, and just, making someone else happy, or making yourself happy for 2022. Just make it a goal to just, like, not try and not make everything, like, or look at everything like bleak, and try and make your day a little better in some way, shape, or form. So yeah, that's, well, that's all I have to say. Let's try and make 2022 even better. Yeah. Even better than 2021 and a hell of a lot better than 2020. Let's try. We can do it. I believe in us. How dare you? Going back to school, I can see you teaching math and multiverse theory, Cole and Sammy teaching sex ed, and our dead president teaching history. Jared would totally be teaching sex ed. That's what the streams in Discord have done for me. I always look forward to this day. I could always help making things better for you, DM. You saved me during dark times for me. I'm glad I can do the same for you. Yeah, it's like there has been like a lot of like really tense stuff and some really bad things that happened in 2021. But I always have streaming to look forward to because I get to interact with you guys, and well, you guys make my day brighter. So yeah, I just look forward to these times, and well, I hope I can do the same for you that you guys do for me. So, and I hope to continue that in the year 2022. I ain't stopping this yet, so I hope to make things better, and I hope to make things better, and I hope to, well, just improve. And I hope the same for everyone as well. Enjoy making people happy as I make a YouTube channel so bad. Yeah, these streams along with VC with friends help me cope with the crap 2021 has done. Yeah, same. If it wasn't for like my mod team as well as well, the local crew and online friends, it's like yeah, it's been yeah, they make it better. Yep. So, yeah. I am going to be streaming on Wednesday more Spider-Man 2, and on Thursday I will be streaming more Spider-Man on the PS1. So the next time that you'll probably see me tomorrow, I'm actually going to be streaming with Jared and Kate. So tune into Jared's stream for that. Because, yeah, I'll be in that as well. Hashtag DM After Dark. You know, Ryan, you wrote that, and it's just like, this is immediately like the last part of the stream. So yeah, we got more Human Spider to look forward to. So, yeah. Hope folks have a good night, and take care, everyone. Have a good night, folks. And here's for a better 2022. And let's finish 2021 strong in the last 4 days that this exists. Yep. Night, folks. Where's the end stream button?